the second half of the year in every season is important. You want to be playing your best football in November, December, and in January. And I think that oftentimes the best teams, they find out who they are and lean into those strengths.
What is the identity of this team, do you think?
Yeah, I don't think, and I assume, Tony, with that question you're talking specifically towards the offense. Like I don't think that let's say running the ball or passing the ball has to be mutually exclusive. Like realistically, you have to do both to be an effective offense, in the NFL. And I think over the first half of the year, both phases have performed well, on that side of the ball. Look, I think we're one of the top scoring teams in the NFL. We're one of the most efficient offenses, and we've been able to throw the ball and run the ball proficiently. We obviously have what I think is the best back in football with Nick Chubb, one of the best offensive lines, and Jacoby has played really, really well for us, as has Amari Cooper and David Njoku. So I think we can have a well-rounded attack, and we can be versatile enough to attack opponents based on their weaknesses from week to week.
Andrew, what is the identity of the defense? You talked about the offense. Maybe even what is it right now? What should it be?
Yeah, so I think what we saw on Monday night is certainly a defense that was really strong at the line of scrimmage. Was really pleased with how our front seven really won the line of scrimmage pretty consistently on Monday night. And then I thought our back end, they really covered their tails off against a really good skill group, against Cincinnati. Look, I think I mentioned this pretty much every year, that every year is unique, and sometimes whether it's through personnel or injury or just guys kind of growing, evolving in their career, things can look maybe a little bit different than you think coming into training camp. And I think that certainly through the back half of this month, our defensive staff has done a nice job of continually leaning into things that we have done well in the early part of the season. I think that'll continue to progress as we get into the half.
Do you think, I'm sorry, do you think that